Hey guys, Brandon Zerbe here to talk about my crypto moon run. Say what? Okay, so a couple weeks ago, I was looking over a list of the top cryptocurrencies by market capitalization, or the largest valued cryptocurrencies, when I saw a new coin called Shiba Inu. And this confused me because Shiba Inu is a breed of dog that mascots the cryptocurrency Dogecoin. And Dogecoin is a joke cryptocurrency that was created to rival Bitcoin. And if you have no clue what I'm talking about, we're on the same page. So Bitcoin is the largest cryptocurrency or digital currency on Earth. And a joke cryptocurrency or digital currency was created to rival Bitcoin called Dogecoin. And then another joke cryptocurrency was created to rival Dogecoin called Shiba Inu. So to summarize, we have a joke cryptocurrency created to rival a joke cryptocurrency created to rival a real cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And somehow people had piled in over $13 billion in this joke of a joke cryptocurrency called Shiba Inu. And it was at this time that I realized I had to give my thoughts on the cryptocurrency space, discuss whether I think it's worth investing in, and detail all the trades I've ever made in crypto. So let's get into it. A cryptocurrency is a form of digital currency, and there are thousands of different cryptocurrencies created, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and Shiba Inu, just like there are numerous fiat currencies such as the US dollar, British pound, and European euro. But unlike the dollar, pound, or euro, there's no government backing it up, or printed bills, or physical coins. Everything's digital, and there's no government behind it or gold to support it. That means that the value of a cryptocurrency is set completely based upon what people think it's worth. So as people find Bitcoin to be more useful, the price will go up. And as people see Bitcoin being less useful, the value of Bitcoin goes down. Now, there's many reasons why people see cryptocurrency being valuable, which raises its price. Some people see cryptocurrencies taking over fiat currencies and being used for everything. You could get your weekly wages in Bitcoin or pay for your groceries in Ethereum. Whereas some other people think that cryptocurrencies are a good store of value. So just as you were to put money inside of a savings account, which tends to not meet with inflation, people see that putting money in cryptocurrencies is a way to store value and beat inflation. And then other people see cryptocurrencies as being more secure and private and just the future of currencies, which raises their value. But at the same time, these cryptocurrencies are new. They're not backed by a government or gold. There's little regulation or everyday use currently, and they could be made illegal at any time. And this is what can drive the price down on these cryptocurrencies. And this is why the price of cryptocurrency is just so volatile. Now, if you listen to much of the online community, some of the new age investors, or Elon Musk, you think that the price of these cryptocurrencies is going to the moon. You think that cryptocurrencies are the future of currencies, that there's not going to be a need for maybe the US dollar. You think that at least one or multiple of these cryptocurrencies are going to be very, very useful and very valuable. So you want to put your money in them now, as the price is going to skyrocket as value increases. You're going to start printing out tendies, you're going to be retiring early, and you're just going to be living the good life. But on the other hand, some of the old age investors, some of those successful investors of all time, have seen cryptocurrencies as providing no value, mostly being used for illegal activities and just as a hustle for people to make a quick buck. And once people realize that cryptocurrencies provide no value, everyone's investments into these cryptocurrencies is going to go to zero, and it's going to be tragic for the average investor. But the truth is, no one has any idea what's going to happen with these cryptocurrencies. No one knows if Bitcoin's going to be the global currency in 10 years, or if all cryptocurrencies are kind of going to be forgotten and useless in 10 years. No one knows if all the cryptocurrencies are going to crash to zero tomorrow or if they're going to 10x tomorrow. No one has any idea of the short-term or the long-term prospects of cryptocurrency because they're relatively new and there's just not a lot of data on it. And a lot of the average investors today are piling into cryptocurrencies because of the news, the headlines, and the get-rich-quick opportunities when they look at the price charts. But here are my thoughts. First of all, I'm not a financial advisor. I have no idea what's going to happen with cryptocurrency, if it's going to be the future or not. I don't know what's going to happen with the price, if it's going to go up or down. Your guess is probably just as good as mine. So what I'm saying is more just a guess or a gamble. But I did make cryptocurrency purchases in 2019 and 2020, back when I thought it was an asymmetrical bet. So at the time, Bitcoin was priced at about $9,000 when I was buying in, compared to its current high of about $65,000, which was set a few weeks ago. At the time I made the purchases, I thought there was about a 50% chance that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies would go to zero, but there's also a 50% chance that it would 10x within a few years. And so my small $5,000 investment seemed to be worth the risk to me. This asymmetrical bet I made had far exceeded upside compared to the downside. Now, these odds that I made up were just my opinion. I didn't have a whole lot of data on it, but that's kind of where I was coming from when I made the investments. But I never would have made this asymmetrical bet if I wasn't standing on a strong financial foundation to begin with. I'd already paid off any outstanding debt, I had an emergency fund that was fully funded, and I had maxed out my IRA, HSA, and 401k. So it was only at this point where I thought a 3 to 5% investment of my portfolio into the cryptocurrency space is probably worth the risk, the calculated risk, and adds a little bit of diversification. Now, only after I had the solid foundation of no debt, emergency fund funded, and retirement accounts funded did I decide to make some investments into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin and Ethereum are the two largest cryptocurrencies on Earth, and they've been like that for multiple years now, so they're the most stable cryptocurrencies there are. And I made these purchases through an app called Robinhood, so I don't technically own the cryptocurrencies themselves, but that's a story for another time. But I thought I'd detail all the trades I've made and just some of the points, some of the lessons I've learned along the way. So first, as you can see, I'd been making small but consistent purchases in crypto for years now, without seeing any return. These were long-term bets where I wasn't worried about the news or price swings. And second, I had and still have no clue whether cryptocurrencies will continue to rise or fall any day. As you can see from my trades, I've purchased and sold at times that weren't optimal because no one knows what optimal is. And third, when I did finally see a big return earlier this year, I decided to cash out some of my profits to maintain that 3 to 5% portfolio allocation and just not to get greedy. And with all the hype surrounding cryptocurrencies lately in the recent months, I no longer see cryptocurrency as that asymmetrical bet that I once did a year or so ago, which is why I've reduced my portfolio even more recently. But again, this is just a total guess. I have no idea where cryptocurrency is going, and by no means do I think I know any more than the thousands of Harvard graduate degrees out there running prediction algorithms on these cryptocurrencies on supercomputers that far outpace the complexity of my brain. So I still have some investments in cryptocurrency that I plan to maintain for the long term, but it's less than 5% of my total portfolio. And instead, I've been investing a lot more heavily in the best available investment we have today, an index fund that mirrors the United States stock market, like VTI. So here are my final thoughts. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just a bedroom blogger that's sharing my short trip to the moon. I have no idea what cryptocurrency is going to do, and neither does anyone else. But after I've maxed out the tried and true personal finance investment vehicles, like a 401k, an HSA, and an IRA, I think a small bet of 3 to 5% of my portfolio into the cryptocurrency space is worth the bet. I'm making these gambles knowing that cryptocurrency investment could go to zero tomorrow or it could 10x. But the idea is I'm planning on holding these cryptocurrency holdings for the long term. I don't plan on making daily or monthly trades. But lately, with cryptocurrency being so hot, I've decided to take some profits, lower my risk appetite, and invest more heavily in the United States stock market. And no matter what happens with crypto, I think this investment strategy is going to lead to a healthier and happier life. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. If you like this video, please let me know by hitting the like button. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Lastly, if you want to stay up to date on my cryptocurrency thoughts, as well as my other thoughts in the personal finance space, check out my weekly newsletter where I provide the 3 most important things I've read, watched, and listened to within the past week. Over the past few months, I've detailed my different thoughts in the cryptocurrency space and different times I've bought and sold. I also cover many other topics regarding health and wellness that you might be interested in, so check that out. There's a link down in the description if you're interested in that. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week.